Throughout the entire existence of this channel, I've been pretty critical of people in sports media, and I think rightly so. I think there's a lot to criticize. But there's also always been tensions between the media and the players, especially depending on how that season's going, how that game went. Did they play well? Did they play bad? When they played bad or when they're being criticized for something, very often players might have a problem with how a reporter approaches them over this. They might consider it disrespectful. But it's a little bit over the line when a reporter says something that you don't like to go after that person's family. And that's exactly what Seahawks safety Jamal Adams just did. Seahawks safety Jamal Adams mocks wife of NFL reporter who criticized him. Seattle safety clearly took offense and went after the NFL reporter's family. And he has been getting blasted for this. Jamal Adams has gotten destroyed for doing this because everybody sees it for what it is, pathetic and classless. And if you want to go over the dude that went after you, go. Dude, I don't think anyone have a problem with that if he just roasted the fuck out of that dude. Instead, he got so obsessed with it, he looked up a picture of this dude's wife and tried to shame her over that. Jamal Adams torched for breaking one of the unwritten rules of online confrontations by mocking reporter's girlfriend. Seattle safety Jamal Adams broke one of the unwritten rules of online beefing, and that's leave families alone, or leave families, friends, significant others out of it. Instead, he insulted one NFL reporter's girlfriend, and in a rare showing of social media peanut gallery being on the right side of histories, Adams' actions were pretty much universally maligned. It all started when NFL reporter Connor Hughes reposted a clip from Tuesday night's Cowboys-Seahawks game. The clip in question featured the caption, "Yikes," and was one of the Cowboys quarterback hitting tight end Jake Ferguson in the end zone. And who did Ferguson beat? Jamal Adams. And here is this play. We can take a look at it right here. Yikes. Let's watch the play. Jamal Adams in coverage.
Looks toward Lamb. Shoulder shake. Throws. That's going to be caught by...
So Jamal Adams gets beat by a tight end in coverage. Connor Hughes says, yikes, implying, wow, Jamal Adams did a really poor job in coverage. And there could be some history there, really, because Connor Hughes is a Jets reporter. Obviously, Jamal Adams played for the Jets first couple years, then went over to the Seahawks, had some injury issues last year, stuff like that. Maybe hasn't gone exactly how he expected in Seattle. But apparently, Jamal Adams was very upset about that. Yikes. And posts a picture, whether it's a wife or girlfriend. I think it's wife because she's got a ring on her finger, so I think it's his wife. But look at that shit. First of all, I don't think there's anything to be embarrassed about if you're this girl. I don't think this is some ugly girl or something like that. So Jamal Adams just really fucking desperate for a win here. Can't go over the guy's professional record, can't do that. Just immediately tries to target his family. He would end up deleting that after a massive ratio, but look at some of the responses to this. You're such a loser, always have been, always will be. Now, that's really lame to the roast of appearance of someone's partner. She didn't say anything to you. Weak. Are you trying to imply that his non-ugly lady is ugly because you got cooked in a football game? Not only does this guy get owned on the field, he's classless. Beautiful family ain't the burn you think it is. Bro is a liability in coverage, so he goes after someone's wife. It's not your fault. I didn't mean to click on that. It's not his fault you're no longer a good starting safety. I've covered a lot of players through the years, never met anyone who's more of a phony than Jamal Adams. I always thought he was a bad guy. Today, he even proved he's worse than I thought. And, he has continued to go on and double down on this thing a little bit. He did delete that tweet, but then he said, don't start nothing, won't be nothing, #Prez. Also, the fact that that's his nickname and he hashtags all of his tweets like that, you're a fucking bitch, dude. You're a fucking loser. That's got King James, #King James energy. That's fucking gay as shit. But anyway, gets ratioed on that. Somebody says this man's doubling down on it. I ain't doubling down on nothing. I stand 10 toes with it. Bro made a hell of adjustment on the ball last night, made a play. Salute. It's the NFL. #Prez. That gets ratioed. Then this person says, I don't know why media members think they can scrutinize and personally demean, belittle, and antagonize players with no repercussions. It's all business is business until it's not. So I understand players are real people too. That got ratioed after Jamal Adams reposted it. He's getting wrecked for this. And listen, I'm totally okay with players clapping back at media members hard. I encourage it. But this has nothing to do with him being a media member. This is just, he didn't like the fact that he got criticized for a bad play, and he immediately goes after this dude's wife. That's fucking low and pathetic. So fuck Jamal Adams. He's obviously a bitch who is very, very sensitive. Maybe there is some past drama between those two, but if he had gone after Jamal Adams' family, then okay, Jamal, go after his family, but that's not what happened. He said, yikes, because you made a bad play in coverage on a tight end. and you went after the dude's family. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.